benefiting to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action... Can he finish? Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. He's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there, and he could well be a standout star.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Andrik. Chance here to counter. Now it's Szoboszlai. Looking for the run. Alvarez. Alvarez! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Andrik plays it short. But he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Balde. That's a good run down the left. Inter Milan, still without a single shot on target. João Cancelo. And Casemiro, passing is crisp and sharp. No way through. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Balde is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, there's a probing ball. He's on it, can he get away? Alvarez. Wirtz. Wirtz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Balde. And it's Balde. Szoboszlai. And that's a good ball. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. Looks across and plays it in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Andrik. Half an hour played now. João Cancelo. Chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Alvarez. Threads one in. Look at the Szoboszlai! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh no, this does not look good. Casemiro, passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Shoots! Cleared away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Szoboszlai. Casemiro. Lewandowski. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times, they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Passes short and sharp. Szoboszlai.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Wirtz takes a look up. And it's Szoboszlai. Wirtz. Szoboszlai. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Great chance! He'll try to keep this alive. Now it's Wirtz. Kiwior did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's made its way to him. Szoboszlai unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Swept in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Now it's Wirtz. Balde.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Ederson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. João Cancelo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Terrific header! It's in! And this is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 2.
So, time for
Numero tre.
changes on
Numero
both
sette.
sides, actually.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
So that's two
Numero
now
nove.
without reply.
Numero 11.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Il numero 13. Il
A lot of
numero
space
14,
here, a real opportunity.
Il numero 23. Il numero 10. Attenzione, una
And it's
sostituzione.
Frimpong. Casemiro. That has been slung wide. And they win it back again.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The ball has bounced loose now. That has ended up in no man's land. Casemiro. Nicely spread. Frimpong. Into the last quarter of an hour. Botman. That is a brilliant interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Alvarez. He's had it taken off him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Hall. That's going right the way across. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Alvarez has found the net here, of course.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hall. And that's really well manoeuvred. Burkhardt, brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Swings, up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And no, that was never going to make it. Danny Vivian. And it's Frimpong. Frimpong making good progress on... And that is as far as it goes. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Inter desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.